First of all, how is it Friday already? Like the last, like 3 days? Where was I? I don't even know. I do know. I've been at Weird Brook, and this was the last week that Ocean was staying with us. Ocean is usually our mod god, but Morgana is our mod god for the day. Ocean is traveling back home. Wah, wah. We had to say goodbye to another witch yesterday. And so, like, the whole house shifts when the witches come through here. The house is influenced by their magic and vice versa. And so it's quite a transition. It feels kind of strange here at Weird Brook. And then all of a sudden it's Friday. So let's jump in and see what we have to do about it. We're asking, where does our attention need to be today in order to bring the most expansion in our relationship with our life and our practice? And yes, my train of thought just like crashed. I love this for us, by the way. I love this for us. This is going to be a great morning. This is going to be the best reading. Did you just baptize your screen in coffee, Morgana? Oh, man, I'm losing my touch. Did I even get close? No, just a little. My timing is off. Okay. This collective divination ceremony is specially curated for neurodivergent black sheep cycle breaking queerdos. All right. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to engage in the comments. You're just as much a part of this reading as I am, and this reading applies to me just as much as it does to the rest of us. The way I do this, if you're new, the way that I do this is different than what you're accustomed to, because I only do readings for witches. Like, I refuse to engage with you as if you don't have access to the same information that I do. We're just interpreting it through the lens of our own perspective, and we're supposed to. All right. I'm going to start by taking 3 deep breaths, and then I'm going to do what I do to get my system prepared for divination. You do the same, whatever that looks like for you. And then we're going to pull cards together. Okay. All right. As always, when we use these public platforms, we have to play their games. I know. So if you're into this, you know what to do to help us connect with other witches who might also be into this. All right. Happy Friday. All right. Here we go. On your mark, as I go. Glitter, glitter. I humbly invite all that is fire within this system to witness this working. And if alignment is found, may you choose to bless this flow. I humbly invite all that is air within this system to witness this working. And if alignment is found, may you choose to bless this flow. I humbly invite all that is earth within this system to witness this working. And if alignment is found, may you choose to bless this flow. I humbly invite all that is water within this system to witness this working. And if alignment is found, may you choose to bless this flow. I beckon to this system. May we now align as one. For my cousins are the elements, and so the moon and sun. I call to those who love me. You are welcome in this space, for our nature is united, sharing magic, life, and grace. And now we make a declaration of intention. I choose now in this moment to align with my whole self. To pull the book that tells my story from its place upon the shelf. I enter now this circle made of trust and hope and power. And I show up for my practice in this place and at this hour. Because I am home. All right. It's gonna bug me. I gotta switch this. Sorry, guys. Little adjustment. As you may have heard by now, I am, after a 3 years of stepping back from doing my favorite work in the whole world, and that is helping witches remember who they are and stepping into their own authority and learning how to integrate into a matriarchal like coven. This is what gives me life. I had to step back so that I could write the curriculum for this process so that I could help more witches, right? So that witches could have access to information about these processes that I use with witches without needing to have access to me directly. Anyway, so I have been working on not just, I wrote the Grimoire of the Ungovernable, but I also wrote all 13 workbooks for the foundations. It's called The Path of a Witch Born of Shadow. We call it Foundations. It's our initiation process into our coven. I wrote all of that. And I'm in the process of writing all 13 of the workbooks for the coven as well, because our coven is rooted in connection and expansion, continuing education, embodied practice. And so having a structure for that was needed because I am passionate about this work. But anyway, so wrote the curriculum, had to be done, had to step down. I'm coming back. And I'm actually starting, I think next week is the first meeting that I'll be attending. So this is, we call them sacred space. It's the meetings that we have with new brooms, witches that are coming through the path of a witch born of shadow, through foundations. And it's where we get to talk about their social conditioning. We look at a different facet of their social conditioning every month. So we actually get to pick it apart and work through it. And I get to teach these witches about their system. And I'm coming back to the sacred space meetings. So I'm going to be doing that. But I'm also, come September, I will be taking on the guild again. The guild is our coven. Ocean has been holding space for the last couple of years with the coven in making sure that they have a sacred space to meet and practice the tradition that we practice. And I'm actually coming back to really, 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 really buckle down and create the most influential coven of witches in the world. I'm so excited. Those of you that have been in foundations, working with the rest of my coven, actually, who are the ones that put on this program. Maria's so gentle with you guys. We are like different sides of the coin. Maria's like the hen of foundations. It's like she considers y'all her legacy. Like it's this, you guys are so precious to her, and she's just like, it's got that like matriarch energy. And I bring a very different vibe. I make witches that can roll with punches. I train witches who are unshakable. And there's a process to that. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love me, and you're also going to hate me. And I'm okay with that, because you will eventually come around, because they always do when you see what I'm actually doing. You'll get to see why the Unbound call me their mascot. Yay! It's going to be so great. It's going to be so great. You'll love me. You'll love me. It'll be so great. Okay, let's get these cards shuffled. We're asking, where does our attention need to be today? Because we all have raging ADHD. Where does our attention need to be today? We can put it anywhere. Where? You will get what you need. You will get what you asked for. Always. Okay. So I'm going to put my glasses on. I have finally reached that point where I'm probably going to be wearing glasses full time here soon. I'm kind of excited about, because that means bifocals. That means I don't have to be putting reading glasses on all the time. So I feel like I've leveled up. We got the 10 of Swords. This is where our attention needs to be. The 10 of Swords upright. All right, so this is the card. I am going to read that prompt. Do not judge my nails. I live on a homestead. I'm going to read this. You don't want to know what my hands have been in the last like 48 hours. Uh, okay. You've endured something painful and have multiple wounds as a result. It's going to take time to heal. We can't change the past, but we can certainly play a role in our future. The Ten of Swords marks the end of your ordeal. Things can only go up from here. Put the past behind you and start moving forward because the light is ahead. And the reverse, because it's about the whole card. An inevitable change is ahead and you may not be prepared for it. Know that the choice will be difficult, but you will be much better because of it. Maybe you've been dwelling on a past that has been painful for you. Take the reverse positioning of this card as a welcome sign that those negative feelings will soon be lifted. Ten of Swords. What does that mean to you? What's coming up for you? I am doing the same. This is what brewing looks like. We are brewing. Good job, Morgana. You nailed it. Look at that. Look at that fancy banner. We're going to get so good at this. Could I read it again? Okay, I'm going to read the upright again because that's how we drew it. You've endured something painful and have multiple wounds as a result. It's going to take time to heal. We can't change the past, but we can certainly play a role in our future. The Ten of Swords marks the end of your ordeal. Things can only go up from here. Put the past behind you and start moving forward, because the light is ahead. So I'm going to dive into it because I'm ready. Are you ready for me? Are you guys ready for me? I want to do it anyway, but what is your relationship with failure or defeat? Right? When you like tried to do something and it didn't work out, or you thought something was going to go one way, but it did not go that way at all. Right? And this could be because you failed in some way, or it could be because it just like fell apart. Right? What is your relationship with defeat or loss? And it doesn't even matter if it was your fault or not. It's like in general. Because this is a really important day to look at that. Okay? We have been taught through our institutionalization through public school and high control family dynamics or high control religions that failure, when something doesn't work out as you planned, that means that is evidence of your lack. That means that you are less than, you are not enough. There's something wrong with you because you didn't do the thing. You didn't get the thing done, whatever that is. There's so much guilt and shame and punishment layered into things like failure or defeat, right? But if we scale out a bit and ask yourself, is it even fracking possible to live a life without failure or defeat? Are you just supposed to be like in go mode, winning, winner, chicken dinner every single night? No, you would get so bored with that. Like you would get bored with it really quick. And that's just like surface level. Life is about the ups and the downs. Figuring out what doesn't work is just as important as figuring out what does. It is just as important, even if it takes you 100 tries before you get it right. That is the process of figuring it out. That is the process of getting really good at something, right? That's the process of becoming familiar with something. right? And even if it's you becoming familiar with what is actually for you, because knowing what is not for you, again, is just as important. And how do we know what is not for us? We fracking lose it, or it's like it falls apart, or it doesn't work out. That's how we know it's not for us. How else are we going to know it's not for us? Are we supposed to get everything we end up going after or thinking is great for us? No. That's the process of finding our path, is following our curiosity and seeing where it takes us. And sometimes our curiosity takes us to some pretty dark places, but there's wisdom there. There's wisdom that you need for your path. There's a reason why you were curious, you were drawn to it. But it not working out does not mean that there's something wrong with you. It isn't a measure of your value. That's a big one. That's it. You aren't less than because you experience this defeat or this loss, or because you bear wounds. It doesn't make you less than. And you engaging with yourself as if it does is the problem. That's the problem, which is awesome, because that means you can change it. You can do what you want with it. You can change the way that you're approaching this so that you're not causing deeper wounds. You're actually allowing for rehabilitation. You're actually allowing your system to process the experience so that you can glean the wisdom and know better what is for you. Heather says failure is cheaper than tuition. Yeah. And also, wisdom is expensive. Wisdom is expensive. It'll cost you, right? You can learn from books, knowledge. You can learn from books all day long, but it is not wisdom until it is embodied, until you live it. And it is expensive because it'll cost you. Okay. All right. So now we got to look at what we're in resistance to or in denial of that's influencing our ability to engage with this 10 of Swords with clarity, right? How are we getting in our own way? Justice reversed is what we drew. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to read directly from the card. You may be living in denial. Maybe you need to atone for wrongdoings. This is a sign that you need to take action. Don't be so hard on yourself, though. Handle yourself with maturity and move on with your head held high. And the upright is, your decisions will have lasting effects. If you've endured wrongdoing, this card may mean that relief is incoming. However, if you've caused pain, take this as a warning. An upright justice may also mean that you need to learn the truth about yourself or others. Or perhaps some attention is needed for an important decision. What does that mean for you? So what I'm doing is looking at both of the cards. How do they play together? Okay. So I get the feeling that whatever you've just come out of, this wounding, this defeat or failure, you feel like guilty or like you've done something wrong, right? that your like clumsiness or whatever caused harm. And so you're ruminating in this failure or defeat when what is needed is for you to take accountability for your actions or your choices, whatever you did that caused harm, and have that conversation, right? This like there's a clearing that needs to happen, an accountability. Whatever this failure is, if look at the whole situation and ask yourself, is anything actually my fault? Like, is it my fault? Because if it is, see, I often say it's all my fault. It's all my fault. Everything is all my fault. I love it when things are my fault because that means that I have all of the power to change it, all of it. That means that I can repair what happened because I know what I did, right? If it's my fault, I have all the power to change it, right? But again, our social conditioning has us believing that when we cause harm, that means we are bad people. We're bad, right? When the truth is harm is inevitable. Harm is inevitable. You crush grass when you walk. It's not about not causing harm. It's about what you do when harm is brought to your attention. How do you handle that? Okay. Harm, clumsiness. People are clumsy. If you haven't noticed yet, nobody knows what they're doing and they're all really clumsy about it. Everyone is. When we bind ourselves with guilt and shame, we're not able to access the wisdom of the experience. We're not able to access all of that growth and expansion, which is the whole purpose we're incarnated in the first place. Okay? So you have work to do. This could also be that someone else isn't taking accountability and you're not saying anything about it. Right? It's important that you advocate for yourself. Right? Communicate harm because you deserve repair. Even if like they don't give you that repair, the repair happens when you begin to advocate for your needs and you're not a freaking doormat. Okay. Don't be an asshole, but don't be a doormat either. That's basically what I'm saying. So either you were an asshole, you were a doormat, either way, it created defeat or failure that is now kind of like imprisoning you. The light is ahead. You staying where you are and just like being bound and just like your wheels turning and you investing all of this mental and emotional labor into figuring out what could I have done differently, or who's like, you have better things to do with your life than to sit and spin your wheels about this. Okay. Conversations are hard. They're scary. You can do hard and scary things. Look at what you've been through already. Come on. You do hard and scary things just to survive. Sometimes it's required for you to thrive too. Right? It's a choice. You're choosing to do the hard and scary thing instead of being forced to do the hard and scary thing. Do it on purpose. Well, that was a pokey reading. Happy Friday, witches. How you feeling? feel like I need to give you like an astral hug or something. You need to be like squished. Causing harm doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you human. All right. Astral aftercare. Aftercare is important. It's necessary. Yeah, I know you guys like the pokey stuff. I know you're into it. You wouldn't be here if you didn't like it. If there wasn't like a level of, yes, please, may I have another? Oh, all right. There we have it. I am going to let you all go. I have meetings this afternoon, and then Morgana and I are going to just recover from having witches at Weird Brook for the last 2 months, almost 2 months straight. So we're going into our ebb mode. We're actually going to establish our ebb mode because we haven't done that yet. This is our, speaking of aftercare. All right, let's close out this working. I will be back tomorrow and we're going to do this again. In fact, that's this reading. The reading is all I have on my schedule tomorrow. That's all I'm doing. We're not even going to be doing homestead chores tomorrow. I mean, other than watering and critter care, right? The essentials. But other than that, nothing. We're not going to pick up a broom or a dish. Only in critter care. It's going to be great. We're looking forward to it. But you'll soon learn that Morgana and I don't do very well with like taking time off, like of things. We're both like intense creators. So, all right. So hand on your heart, take a deep breath. Let's close out this working and I will see you tomorrow. Okay. This working is now closing, but the magic has just begun. I humbly thank the elements and both the moon and sun. To all who chose to bless this flow, I now sincerely thank you. May our practice be expansive and our course be clear and true. All right, witches. And remember, if you can't be good at it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.